Hi, I'm Justin Hitt, and I just want to get you an introduction to the live cast that we'll be doing here at Inside Strategic Relations. Yes, I'm in the basement. So we're going to answer some questions up front. Yes, I'm in the basement. Not only am I in the basement, this is a conference room where we do real work. This isn't one of those fancy studios that a lot of people have. We're here to answer real questions for you and specifically help your business. Now, this is not going to be polished and clean. If you want polished and clean, go to somebody else. That's not what I do. I get results for clients. I'm just adjusting one of the tip aids here. We're going to have some behind the scenes for my ad briefings, folks. The behind the scenes is going to show you everything that's going on here. This literally is my basement where work gets done. Now, what we're going to do here is we're live casting on Ustream. We're also videotaping over here. Got the little whiteboard here. Got a fancy whiteboard underneath. Got the paper board here. And in these programs, we're going to specifically focus on helping $1 million plus electrical contractors, high-income professionals, teams of 5 or more to build the business cash flow. Okay, a lot of folks will teach you how to increase your profits and your sales, but growing your sales on the top line, if it doesn't get you the lifestyle that you're looking for, if it doesn't get you the flexibility and personal freedoms that you're looking for, then it's not going to produce the long-term desires. It's going to keep you interested in the business. It's going to keep you focused on the business. We're going to go right straight to meat and potatoes, folks, stuff that you can implement in your business. So I want you to subscribe to this channel right now. I want you to get involved with this channel right now because we're going to answer your questions. There'll be a couple opportunities. I'll put some information in on how you can ask your questions. But please, do not expect fancy. Do not expect nice. Do not expect pretty. I dressed up and shaved for you today only because I had another meeting I went to right before this. But here's the deal. If you want fancy, go out there. There's Nightingale Conant. There's a lot of folks. I want you to have results. I want you to be able to have bottom line profits that grow your business and generate revenue, help you get more from your staff. We're getting ready to record a program called Boost Your Profits and Productivity. It's talked specifically about how to get your staff aligned and focused on your business to produce bottom line profits for your organization, to grow your long-term perspective. Now, just increasing your sales, that's not going to do it, okay? Because sometimes more sales means more frustrations because you've got more jobs to get out there. You got to find the right people. I want to show you how to use the people you've got to get the results that you want. I'm going to give you one example before we close up this introduction. Walmart and McDonald's, okay? I don't actually go into these places. I've been to Walmart. I don't go to McDonald's anymore, but these both organizations move into communities all across the country. They start very complex businesses with the people who are available. They don't sit around and wish and wait and hope that they had better people. They don't do that. They don't look for more money in a new opportunity that's very difficult or challenging. They do the basics over and over and over again. These basics are the ones that produce profit and revenue for their organization. They do it with the staff that they have. Now, how do they do it? Well, they use formulas, systems, procedurals, guidelines. They have a lot of staff turnover, but they've designed their business for profits despite the availability of resources. And if you want to grow your bottom line on purpose, meaning month after month positive cash flow, so that you can finally take some money out of the business, so that you can have the things that you want, so that you can take your wife on that trip you've been promising her for years, then you need to have the systems in place. Good news is, if you're already $1 million plus business, a lot of the folks that I work with, $1 million, $10 million businesses, they already have 80% of the things that work really, really well. But there's usually a 20, we'll talk about Pareto principle later, but there's usually this 20% that's just sucking the life out of them. It's the constant fires. It's the constant cash flow challenges. It's the trying to make up payroll. It's the frustrations, the day-to-day just grind. And then they wonder, why did they start a business in the first place? Why is it that they ever thought they could achieve personal freedom, wealth, and growth, and be able to take from the, because remember, a business, the purpose of a business is to take money out. Okay? You take money out of the business. Okay, you put as little effort as possible into the business after it gets a certain momentum, but you're taking money out of the business and you put it into other cash flow, assets that cash flow. You put it into retirement accounts. You put it into growth. I hear a lot of folks saying, I'm just investing it back into the business. Well, that means your business isn't producing enough money to have anything to take out. That's just a sorry ass excuse for not getting the results. On this channel, we're going to talk about getting those results. We're also going to talk about how cash flow is the foundation of business relationships. If you don't have cash flow, you don't have the opportunity to serve your customers and develop the business relationships that produces profit for your organization. Watching the monitors here, I noticed that we need this. By the way, I got professional equipment. Okay. Not only do I have professional equipment, but I have some idea on how to use it. Look at that, knock the camera over. What this is shade to bring up a little here. So there you go. I'll probably put that down here on the side here. But folks, look, this is very informal. If you've got questions, if you've got concerns or challenges, we're here to help you create results. That makes me too pasty white. Let's flip this around this way. Okay, look, we got gold on one side, black on the other. We got flip it around. Folks, we are going to make your organization powerful. Help you get the results that you deserve, the results that you have earned. We're going to produce for you a difference in your organization that you have never, well, you've dreamed about it, of course, but you haven't been able to achieve it because you thought you had to have the right people. You thought you needed to have the right system in place. And you know what? If I didn't do this podcast as is, if I didn't do this live cast as is, probably wouldn't get done because I got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so fingers caught. Gold, baby. Give me a little gold hue in there. Okay, so I just want to get you an introduction. It is all informal in the sense you fax in your questions, you email in your questions. I'm going to answer your questions on these live series. Stay tuned for Boost Your Profits and Productivity. We're going to cover that next. I'm going to give you the one thing that you're going to be able to give to your staff. They're going to produce for you. I think we got a clue here. They're going to produce for you every day so that you can squeeze more out of every day. We're going to talk a little bit about optimization, but this channel is going to cover all kinds of high-end strategic relationship elements that produce profits and wealth in your business. I'm Justin Hitt from InsideStrategicRelations.com.